What's up guys, and welcome back to Follow Me. I'm a Foodie India. The search is finally over. We found Goan food. If you watched the biryani video, you know that we loved the Goan biryani, but now we get to have a slew of amazing Goan dishes. I'm so excited about this.
Yeah, so we're gonna start with Chow, which is the shrimp. One thing they mentioned was whenever it's like rainy season over there, there's not a whole lot of fish options, so lots and lots of shrimp. Yes.
Okay.
Are you ready to try it?
I am. I'm a little intimidated. It looks like it's gonna be spicy.
Looks like lava.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be hot.
You should be scared because it's made with those chilies.
Kashmiri?
Yes.
All right.
Marinated chilies. Good.
Definitely spicy.
It's a little bit of like a lime or a lemon.
Yeah, not overly hot though. Like, I was worried the way that it looked that it was gonna like light me up and blow my lips off my face. But there's a lot of acidity there. And that acidity mixed with that Kashmiri chili, and is there tomato in that at all? Do you know? I pick up just a tiny bit of tomato, but that might be the Kashmiri chili. I'm not sure.
I can just imagine them being like, oh no, it's rainy season, we have to eat all the shrimp.
Yeah, if this is what you have to eat when it's rainy season, I do not feel bad because that is absolutely amazing.
I know you're a huge shrimp fan, so I saved the last piece of shrimp for you.
Awesome. Guys, I don't know if you recognize love when you see it, but when she saves you the last shrimp, marry the girl, okay? The acidity on this shrimp is just blowing me away. Again, I say this all the time, but the flavors are so complex. It's almost like the veggies in this have been pickled a little bit. It's got spice, it's got acidity. It's not really as limey as I thought it was the first time though. Really, really interesting. That is a home run dish right there.
Really good. It's like as they're getting out the different seasonings, grabbing everything, pulling it in, they get a little piece of heaven and drop it into.
Yeah,
really
I feel like I could eat like 35 of those shrimp and then be like, let's do it again.
You should go to Goan during rainy season.
Okay, done. All right, so now let's do probably the most famous dish, this Goan fish curry. I've seen this on the menu probably 100 times. But what we really wanted to be able to do was have it with a traditional Goan meal. So one of the things that's cool about this is the chef is from Goa. This is his grandparents who lived in Goa their entire lives. This is their recipes. The fish is mahi-mahi and it looks so good. You're just gonna have rice or you're gonna have some of that?
I'm gonna have some of that.
Yeah, do you want more fish or less fish?
More fish.
Yeah.
That looks great.
So these are humongous pieces of fish here. Absolutely incredible looking. All right, I'm just gonna have rice and fish to start with, and then we'll try a little bit more of that gravy.
Yes, we have some rice and we also have some naan, which we'll get into in a second.
Oh my gosh.
What am I tasting? The way this is pureed is so good. There's a little bit of coconut milk in there.
Is there?
Lots and lots of fresh flavors.
Yeah, I am so blown away by this gravy. It's different than any gravy I've ever had, for sure. The fish, super flaky, like unbelievably flaky and good. One thing about eating this is that we've never had any Goan food before. And so it's really hard to describe it because I don't know exactly what I'm tasting.
But something that's so fun about it.
It's so fantastic, but this gravy is really freaking good. I mean, like really, really good. I really want to try this with some naan. And guys, look at this naan right now. It is just covered in garlic and dripping with ghee. Are you kidding me? You want some naan?
I do.
That was the dumbest question I've ever asked, I think.
I'm like,
there you go.
All of it.
Of course she wants naan.
Am I supposed to mix the gravy into the rice? Because I'm putting it on top and then just dropping the whole chunk in my mouth.
I think you're supposed to mix it in, just, you know, and then the rice fully takes on the flavor of the gravy. That's what I think.
I'm just setting it on top and then when I have it, it's like layers in my mouth. Yeah.
Okay, so this.
Are we gonna dive in together?
I want another piece of fish. That's how I want to eat mine with this naan. You want to drown it in You're more dippage than fishage?
Yes, it's just
that doesn't
so
even
good.
make sense. All right.
That naan is very good.
So garlicky. Wow.
Lots of ghee on it. One of my favorite things.
So I liked it with rice. I like it better with naan.
Yeah.
The gravy and the combination of that and the garlic and the ghee on this naan is crazy good. I wasn't really sure about Goan food because we hadn't had it. Goa is on my list now. We are going without a shadow of a doubt because we're 2 dishes in and it's so different than anything I've had in all the other Indian food, and in a really good way.
And I'm like drooling as I'm chewing, I'm trying to get it to stay in so I can just finish my bite.
There's a complexity to these dishes that it's really amazing because as you eat, as you chew, as you kind of mix it around, you get flavors that are different from your last bite. That's when you know you're getting really good food, when it's so layered that when you get another ingredient, it changes the entire complexion of what you're eating.
Yeah, you know, so many times we go to eat somewhere and we're just like, oh, that was good, what does the next one taste like?
Right?
The next one tastes like this one. I'm just happy just to eat this whole thing all day long.
Absolutely.
For days on end.
We've got to keep moving though.
I
So
know.
let's try some vindaloo, because
Okay.
I've had vindaloo before, but it was not Goan vindaloo per se.
Alright.
And they told us that this is absolutely traditional. And again, I am really excited about that. So whenever I had vindaloo the first time, I really felt like it was one of the more vinegary type dishes that I've had when it comes to Indian food.
But the vinegar that they use in Goa is like a coconut.
It's a coconut vinegar, so I have a feeling this is gonna be quite a bit different than when we tried it the first time.
Are you gonna try sauce first or just grab a piece of meat?
Dang it, I'll do it right. I'm so excited about eating it with the naan though.
Very good. Sweet, but not like crazy.
The vinegar adds a beautiful acidity to that gravy.
And I don't know if it helps like kind of cut the flavor of like a strong meat. It's really good. Makes it super smooth. I mean, this is a hearty dish, but it's just super smooth.
Well, and I'm not sure if it's lamb or mutton, but the meat here is tender and delicious, and it's kind of one of those hearty meats. You said it right. So to have that hearty meat and then have that vinegar to cut that is absolutely phenomenal. I'm gonna try it now with this naan because I'm really excited about what this is gonna taste like. This naan all by itself is special. When you add a homemade traditional Indian dish to the top of it, it is just like unbelievably good.
What was life without naan?
Who knows, but I really like that. That meat is so tender though. I mean, it just kind of melts in your mouth. This
And
is
they're big
so
pieces
good.
too. It's not just like a little bit of meat in there. They're big pieces.
I really like it. And I really like this gravy. It has a tanginess to it and a bite to it that is different from what we've had before.
Right, but
and I love it.
It's not really spicy, so it doesn't really like take away from those other flavors. So the way they marinate the meat and then add everything in and then let it simmer down. Oh, it's so good.
So good.
I need to take some tips from the chef here. Okay, what are we gonna try next?
Let's go with some shakuri.
Okay.
I have no idea what's in it, but again, that is the reason we have this channel, is to go and to explore. This one has goat in it, is that right?
Yes.
So we've had lamb, and now we get to have some goat.
Oops, let me rice you with
You're
my
ricing
hands.
me with my, okay. All
It's
right.
only been in my mouth, it's fine.
Try this gravy with this rice first.
Me too. That one I feel like has really strong flavor, like almost tastes like incense. What am I tasting?
Is that clove maybe?
Maybe. Tastes really fresh.
It's really good. I'm not sure what I'm tasting as far as the actual spices go, but it tastes like a clove,
Maybe
or
some cinnamon.
is there some cardamom in there too maybe? I'm not really sure. I love it though.
It's almost like when you walk into a Christmas shop and all of the smells taste like this. It's good. That's really
this
good.
goat, oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's so good. The meat is just literally coming off the bone. I'm just squishing it. It falls apart in my hand.
It's one of those that I feel like when I'm an old man, I'm just gonna eat mutton all day because I won't even have to chew it.
This is so good.
So, I think I've figured it out.
What is it?
I don't think that it's clove. I think it's star anise. The little star-shaped things that we've seen in biryani sometimes. Is that it, do you think?
I think so. It has a lot of really like powerful flavor and it's so good.
That's one thing about this dish is it's really, it gets you right in the front of the mouth. Like some of it has been a little bit on the subtle side, like the Goan fish curry was a little bit more subtle. The vindaloo definitely had strong flavors from that vinegar, but then this is really powerful, if that makes sense.
Like it doesn't flirt at all, it just like walks in like, it's really good.
It is so good. I am loving this. I haven't had any with naan yet.
I had.
You have?
It was really good. But naan makes everything better.
Throw me a little naan on there.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
Man.
Want some more of the goat?
Ooh. No, I just want to try it with the gravy.
Just like that?
Oh.
You just gravied your shirt.
I might eat this shirt later now because that's how good this gravy is. Oh man.
It's messy. Okay, are you ready to try some caldon?
We are.
Chicken?
Caldon. Chicken caldon. I hope I'm saying that right.
I don't know.
I feel like I made a little Texan, like,
Caldon.
howdy, you want some caldon? I didn't mean to.
I grew up in Texas. Every now and then that comes out. Like,
yeah.
I'm
not a cowboy, I promise. All right.
You ready to get me?
Yep.
Oh, thanks, love.
Man, this looks so good.
It does look really good. My hands are so messy. I think at this point, all of the flavors are just mixed on my fingers. They're going into all the other
That's
ones.
why I keep licking mine. Okay, so you saw this get cooked. What makes it kind of green? You don't know?
There's so many different seasonings that went into this.
Right.
They're like, yeah, I think I was just blown away every time I saw them put something else in, and I tried to remember it. I asked him, I said, pretend like you're teaching me. And he went through maybe like a quarter of the things, and I was like, I'm not gonna remember that. That's so much. But that's one of the beauties of this is like, oh, there's clove. Is that clove?
That's star anise?
Nope.
No? We have no idea what we're doing, guys. We love the food though. So
that's why we're not chefs.
Definitely. One of the things though that I'm always impressed with when I get to watch people cook is when Indian chefs get at it and they're just grabbing spice and they're not measuring anything and it just comes out perfect every single time. That blows me away. The amount of skill that it takes to cook this, but the memory of what goes in and how much and all of that is so cool to watch.
Yeah, I'm like, oh dang, so you could have been a scientist or whatever you wanted. But he's like creating art with this food here. It's really amazing. All right. I already tasted some.
You did? You went ahead without me?
Yeah.
Oh, that's my favorite so far.
That's what I was thinking, but this fish gravy is so good. This just has a level of freshness. I don't even remember eating the chicken. Maybe it's just because it's that tender.
Wow, that is super good. So I've liked every bit of this a lot, but this one has a creaminess to it that I am just blown away by. It reminds me, I know it's not sog, but it reminds me a little bit of like a really creamy sog. That's kind of the flavor a little bit. Like, you're not getting that at all?
No, sir.
We are not on the same page today at all.
But he loves sog, so if that means
that's a good thing.
He's given his heart to sog, and now he's given his heart to this dal, which is the right thing to do.
Definitely my favorite. Really, really good.
It's so good.
All right, so we ate a lot of things.
Yes.
What was your absolute favorite today?
Let me try this fish again. I'll be with you in just a moment.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep eating over here.
Okay. It's hard because all of it is so good.
Gosh, that's good.
I don't have to pick, do I?
You gotta pick.
I can't do it. Okay, this, well, These.
That's not a winner.
These
All
are
right.
my favorite things.
I will have a
These are my favorite
spine.
things.
It is this, and my second favorite is the shrimp. The shrimp was super good. I liked all of it, but these two to me just stood out. The flavors absolutely hit me right where I wanted them to. Now, I will say that my favorite meat of the day was actually the fish.
Yeah?
The mahi-mahi was fantastic, but as far as the gravy goes and the overall flavor, I gotta give it to the Cardamom. It is absolutely phenomenal.
The Cardamom is so dang good, but I can't get over the fish either. They are my favorite.
They're both
Yes.
really, really good. Everything was amazing, guys. If you are ever in Queens, or just like the top half of the United States for that matter, get over here.
trip, you know?
It is so good. Cardamom in Queens. This was an amazing meal. Goan food has made its way to the top of my
Yeah,
list.
It's won my
Like,
heart for sure.
It makes me so sad that we're not gonna be able to find this again until we go to India.
I didn't think so.
Like,
about that.
savor it, because this is it until we go, because we're not gonna find it again. You're crying?
Oh, it's a little bit spicy, but it does make me really sad.
Yeah, this was amazing. If you liked the video, please like, please subscribe. Make sure to tell us which one you want or which one is your favorite in the comments, and we will see you on the next one.
Bye, guys.